Happy Saturday, friends. There seemed to be a pretty good response from the last weekend vlog that I tried, so I thought I would try it again. And I think this weekend should maybe be a little bit more eventful. I'm gonna go leave and go to TJ Maxx pretty soon. Just kind of see what they have. I'm trying to ramp up my winter wardrobe a little bit before like fall and winter actually reach here. Yeah. And I have an update, sort of. If anyone watched my last weekend vlog, I mentioned that I was learning a new skill at work. And so I think I'm finally like figuring out how to work. Well, I mean, like, I know how to work the camera, but I was sent on a solo, I was sent to cover another event, and I went by myself this time, and it turned out pretty well. Like, I didn't have any mishaps with the SD card, nothing like that. I was able to get an interview with one of, like, the top people at the event, which was good. The only thing was, apparently, my boss told me when I, like, the next day, that the interview was good. Like, the audio was great, and the interview itself was good. Just the video was a little bit out of focus, and apparently I cut off part of his head, so oops. I tried to get it in focus, but he also kept moving around when I was trying to, like, get the camera, which apparently is the norm for this person, because my boss has also interviewed him before. But other than that, like, the B-roll was good. It was used in Newsbreak, which is, you know, like a little 2-minute clip that we post on the internet saying, hey, this is just like local news that happened today. So yeah, I was really pleased with how that went, particularly since I'd been having so much trouble before that. So I'm really happy about that. And then also my first package that I've put together with the help of one of my coworkers. She was the one that went to that first event with me to make sure, like, the SD card, we figured out, like, what was going wrong with it and stuff. So she helped me get some of the shots and some of the interviews for that, and then also showed me how to work Avid, which is a movie editing program, and which, I mean, I've used iMovie before. That's usually what I use when I edit videos that I do upload. I've also worked with Final Cut a little bit, so it was just a new program that I haven't worked with yet, and so she kind of showed me the basics, excuse me, and things like that. But my first package is finished. It's like 2.5 minutes or so, and it'll be on air tonight. As you're watching this, this is Saturday. So yeah, it'll be on like our local station tonight in the middle of one of our local programs, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I think that's all like the worky updates that I have. I don't know if you can see on the bed there. There's my bag. I was supposed to go to Indianapolis this weekend, but as sometimes, you know, things happen, so the plan changed, so that's not happening anymore. I'll probably go up a different weekend. Probably should have had some water. I'll probably go up to Indy a different weekend later this month, just because I was gonna go up, and my grandmother and I were gonna do a little bit of shopping and like makeup shopping and stuff, but something came up. Like I said, it was kind of unexpected, and I totally understand, like, she needed to go and be somewhere else this weekend, which is totally fine. So yeah, we'll probably do that sometime later this month. And yeah, I think I am about ready. Just gotta put my wallet and things in my purse that I'm gonna take, and then I will be on my way. I'll probably go to TJ Maxx and then maybe Kohl's, I'm not really sure. And then I will come back and do shopping, which it'll be interesting. I'm not going to be getting as much. My friend gave me a code. She's been trying HelloFresh, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard about, and gave me a code for a free week. So I should be getting, so I did that, so I should be getting like my free week shipment or however it works on Wednesday. So we'll see. I'm kind of excited. I don't know if it's going to be like, we'll just see. I'm going to try it. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It just seems kind of expensive. I'm getting the classic plan, I believe, which is for 2 people. I know I'm just one person, but like leftovers. The classic plan is like 3 meals a week for 2 people. So we'll see. I mean, the meals that are going to be coming look interesting and stuff that I wouldn't necessarily have thought about. So yeah. So I'm going to finish getting ready. I'm going kind of fresh faced. I do have a little bit of makeup on. Just because I've also signed up for Birchbox because I was just curious, and I have to say there's still 2 things in the box from August that I haven't had a chance to try yet, but the other 3, absolutely loving. You can't see because I have it in a ponytail because my hair is dirty and I need to wash it, which I'll do tonight. But I've been using, I got a little travel size of the Orbi Gold Lust dry shampoo, gold something dry shampoo. Love it. So good. Very powerful spray. I've been using usually the Not Your Mother's one, which this one just seems to have a more powerful spray. It smells so good. I have to say. And then the other 2 things, which I'm seriously debating buying the full sizes of, just because my skin's been pretty good lately, so I've been the last several months I've been wearing much lighter foundation. So I have the Almay BB cream, CC cream, Smart Shade, something, that I've been using as foundation. But then I got this that I have on today. Love it. It's the Marcel City Tinted Cream. So it's SPF, and it's in the shade Fair. But it's so good. I've really been enjoying that. And then the only other thing I have on my face, which probably doesn't make a ton of difference, is the Benefit Give Me Brow that I have on, which I really like just for like more natural days like this, or just days where I kind of want to do my brows but I don't want to do like a full bold brow. I think this has been really good. I just need to figure out what shade it is because I do want to get a full size of this. Oh, there it is. I think it's the giant number 3 on the bag that like I somehow have not seen until now. I figured I'd probably be the darkest color they only have 3. That was a weird 3. But I couldn't figure out like where it said what the color was, so I guess it's 3. But yeah, I'm gonna grab sunglasses because I'm wearing contacts, and a wallet and keys, and I'll be on my way to TJ Maxx, and I will talk to you guys later. Well, I'm here. I just got to TJ Maxx. Excuse the reflection on sunglasses, but it's quite bright and sunny, which is good because it means warm weather and nice weather. But yeah, so I haven't actually been to this TJ Maxx before. There is a TJ Maxx an hour south of where I live and an hour north of where I live. And this is my first time going to the one north of where I live. So hopefully it's good. We shall see. And then I'll probably go to the Kohl's, which is just like a couple stores down that way. But yeah, hopefully it's good. We'll see. Hello again. I stopped because my camera, which I've been filming, my phone, which I've been filming on most of today, decided, I guess it has no memory or something, so I have to delete photos at some point. But anyway, so as you can see, I am back home. I came back and went straight to Walmart and did my shopping, and I have a giant is it southwestern salad of some sort that I am about to eat, and I have a nectarine to go with it. Yeah, it's about 5:30 now, so which I know is a bit early for dinner, but I haven't eaten anything since a bowl of cereal around 10:30, so I'm pretty hungry. Yeah. And I actually, when I got to Walmart, I actually ended up changing what
I was going to get, like, to make. I was going to make a kind of sweet potato quinoa salad thing that I found online somewhere. But I was a little bit worried that that would make up too much, and because the HelloFresh is coming in the middle of the week, I don't want to have like a ton of leftovers and stuff. So I'm gonna make. I've put it on my blog, I believe. I will link it below for anyone interested. It is essentially a sushi bowl. It's pretty easy, doesn't take too long. I like it. It's something that has become one of like my fallbacks, or like go-tos if I don't feel like making a huge effort, or if I'm just in the mood for sushi and either can't afford to go out for real sushi, or like I don't know if there's a place where I am right now that actually like that has real sushi, that serves it like at a restaurant. I haven't heard of any, so far at least. There are Chinese places, but not sushi, which is fine. But yeah, so I have that, and I'll probably make that up tomorrow. I don't know if you heard that. That was my phone going off. I think that was my aunt. This month is a bit interesting. So, as obviously for people in the US, this is Labor Day weekend that I'm vlogging this on. So I don't have work on Monday, which is nice. Nice little break. But so I have this weekend. Like I said, I'll probably be going to Indy at some point this month. I just don't know what weekend. But so in theory, I'm home next weekend. Then the following weekend, I'm flying home for a women's retreat that I'm doing with my mom and my aunt, which I'm really looking forward to. My mom went last year with a family friend and said it was a lot of fun. So my aunt and I decided to go with her this year. So that should be really good. I'm excited. I'm going to try some stuff that that I haven't tried before. So there's different classes that you can take. There's things like kayaking and paddleboarding and archery, but then there's also there's some sort of sewing class. There's a nature photography class, a nature spa class, geocaching, just all kinds of different stuff. And you can sign up for a number of classes, and they kind of assign you ones that kind of like best fit, trying to accommodate everybody. I don't remember off the top of my head like what ones I have. But I know I have one class with my mom and one class with my aunt, and we might try to change a couple of them around when we get there. Anyway, so that is the 14th and 15th, like whatever that weekend is. I have also this semester am taking an online Photoshop class. So this weekend is our first assignment is due. So it'll be a matter of also like balancing those commitments with everything else. And obviously the weekend that I'm flying home for the women's retreat, I'm going to have to make sure that I am really on top of things, like the week to week and a half leading up to that, so that I can turn in the final project that's due that week before I leave. I'm leaving really early, I think that Thursday, and the weekly assignments are due, final submissions are due by midnight on Sunday. And so the retreat is Friday through Sunday, so I'm not going to be able to, be working on it or submit it like while I'm gone. So I'll have to make sure I think ahead and kind of do that. Anyway, so I'm going to go eat. I am super hungry. I'll most likely check in a bit.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm just finishing, some breakfast, catching up on Claire Marshall. I love watching her vlogs, and she just uploaded a new one, so I was watching that while I was eating, and it was an interesting one. She is vlogging, or attempting to vlog, all of September, so that'll be interesting. But she was talking about this morning about how like it's okay not to know where you're going and to have a certain amount of uncertainty
there was a comment on her vlog from the day before that she had read out, that was talking about how this viewer appreciates that she's so real all the time, even when she, about not necessarily knowing what direction her life is taking or like what direction she wants to go, even though she is in her early 30s, where there's kind of this assumption that you have to have everything figured out, early on, like in your 20s. Excuse me. And things like that. And so Claire was responding to that. And it was just really nice to see, especially since I'll be turning 25 at the end of this month, and I still, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, it was just really nice. And I always love watching Claire's videos. Like, there's just something about the way that she edits that I just love. And everything, just her style and her editing style, love. So I definitely recommend checking her channel out if anyone is interested. But yeah, so I just finished breakfast. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I didn't necessarily end last night, but I didn't really do anything after that last vlog clip. I ate because I was super hungry at that point, and then didn't really do much. Like I said, like I kind of browsed online for a little bit. I watched some TV. Has anyone ever gotten into a place where it's like late at night, you don't, like, you're not tired, but you don't really know what to do? Like I ended up browsing just like a couple different sites online, but it was like I wasn't really in the mood. Like I wasn't really absorbing, I guess, like what I was browsing necessarily, but there was like nothing else to do. Like I wasn't tired, or I felt like I wasn't tired enough to go to bed, but then I didn't really know like what else to do with myself. Like I didn't really feel like, I don't know. It was kind of odd, and that happens sometimes, but yeah, it's always kind of odd because I'm like, I want to do something, I don't know what, and it's late, but like I don't feel like going to bed, and yeah, it was weird. Also, I don't know if it'll show up, but I think I'm gonna have a bruise kind of like where my finger, like where all those wrinkles, oh, that's the camera, where all like those wrinkles are. It's not as tender as it was yesterday. When I was in Nicole's dressing room yesterday, I was changing and somehow like slammed my hand into the door stopper that was on the wall. It's like this little white, it like kind of blends in with the wall. It's like this little white knob sticking out of the wall, I guess, to like prevent the changing room door from like slamming into the wall. But oh my gosh, I slammed my hand into it. Y'all, hurt so bad. And it was still super tender to the touch even after I got home last night. So like 2+ hours after I did it. And it's not as tender today, but it's still like I can definitely feel it. So I'm just waiting to see if it's going to bruise on the surface or not, or if it's going to be like a deeper thing. But yeah, so I'm probably going to, well, I definitely need, you can't see it right now, but my little kitchen table here is completely covered in stuff that needs to get like taken care of, and I need to excuse me, put away the stuff that I bought yesterday. I still haven't unpacked the bag from the aborted mission to my grandmother's, or aborted trip, I guess, not mission. Yeah, so just a lot of tidying up needs to get done. So my apartment is now much tidier than it was earlier, and honestly, it feels like it should be a lot later than it is. It's just now going on 1 p.m. It's about 12:50, so it's about 10 to 1. But yeah, so the apartment is now much tidier than it was, and I have just spent 20 minutes, I think, trying to place an order on Torrid. I don't know if anyone else has issues with it, but like Torrid, anything, apparently it seems like anything, if I'm not purchasing in store, any other method of ordering just hates me. There is something let's see, when I went shopping in June and picked up some jeans, the yellow jeans that, or a pair, I don't remember if I mentioned this in a previous like blog post or anything, there's a pair of yellow skinny jeans I wanted, but they didn't have my size in store, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll order it online. I had to call customer service because it was like the site froze or something, like it would not let me continue on to billing, like in the checkout process, which happened again, I don't know, a month or two ago. I was browsing online and I was like, oh, cool, these, like, there are a couple of things on clearance. I was like, oh, like, that's cool, and that's like, you know, like $13 for a pair of shoes or something like that. And again, the site like would not let me continue on with checkout. And at that point, I just got frustrated. I was like, you know what, just screw it. Like, I'm not going to get it because this is too much of a hassle. And I probably should have done that just now, but it's been such a process. And I'm sure the site is probably like overloaded because it's Labor Day weekend and they have a huge sale going on right now, which is partly why I went on to browse, because I also had a birthday thing that I wanted to use, and so I was going to use it, like, you know, browse clearance, and picked up a couple of things. Well, it took so long. Tried 2 different browsers on my laptop. Neither one worked. And so I was like, cool, so I don't really want to have to call up, but I really want this. It was a jewelry piece, which I didn't even get because it's gone now, apparently. It was on clearance, and I tried it. I was like, oh, I'll try doing it through my phone before I'm just like, I either give up or I try to call customer service and do it over the phone, which is what I had to do to get the yellow jeans that I bought in June. And so downloaded the app and everything, went in, and it was a really cool kind of like cuff bracelet, gone, apparently. So frustrating. I don't know if anyone else has issues with this, but it really makes me just want to like give up on Torrid totally unless I have a chance to like actually go in store, which for me would be once in a blue moon because I don't have a Torrid store near me, so I would have to make sure that like when I went shopping, I either went to a town that like bigger shopping, that I went to a place that had a Torrid, or, you know, like make a special trip or something, which just isn't realistic a lot of the time. Yeah, it's just very frustrating. And it's just, I love Torrid, but come on, like, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so now that I've ranted for a couple minutes now, I think I'm going to go and try to go to the gym. It is a little bit later. As you can tell, I worked out. I've now showered. I did a little bit more than I would normally do just because it's a weekend. I have kind of fallen off the wagon recently with working out. They changed the hours of the gym in the morning, and I think they've now changed back, so hopefully I can start going back again at like 6 or 6:30 is when I usually try to go. So I have enough time to get a good workout in, come home, do some weights or stretching if I want to, and then, you know, be able to shower and get ready for work. So what I did at the gym today, I did 40 minutes on, I think the machine is called a cross ramp. It's kind of like a hybrid between, like, if the elliptical and a Stairmaster had a baby. It's kind of like that, I think. So I did 40 minutes on that, and then I did another 15, technically 17, minutes on a true elliptical, and then I came home and did the little workout with weights and stuff that you saw, which that's just some moves that I remember from classes that I used to take back in my home gym before I moved. And I just kind of switch it up and do kind of whatever ones I feel like doing at the time. So yeah, I've showered. I'm a little bit hungry, so I am going to have a snack. This is a nectarine. So I've decided to go for a little pamper session tonight, and I'm having a bit of a hard time deciding what kind of mask I'm going to use. Let me switch you guys around. There we go. So this little shelf is where I keep pretty much all of my mask related, skincare related stuff. It's the bottom shelf of this little tower that I brought from home that holds the rest of my makeup. You can see brushes and stuff, then eye palettes. That's all face, eye makeup, lipsticks, and then these are the fake nails that I had the other weekend. But yeah, so oops, let's scoot a little bit closer. So these are all masks. This is a foot one. This is a face mask. I think I'm just gonna do face mask. Maybe I should do this one. This is the one that came in the Benefit. Good Lord, Birchbox for August. The Glam Glow Thirsty Mud mask. I haven't tried that one yet. So these are all, like, this is from Walmart. Most of these are from Walmart. And then in here, this is when I was breaking out a lot. You can see it's almost gone. Oh, this one probably I should get rid of because it's almost gone just about, but I really, really like this one. I don't think I've actually tried that yet. That is a body scrub. That probably shouldn't be in there. Let's see. Oh, here's another Glam Glow. Mud to Foam. Super Cleanse. There we go. Here's a fresh one. Sleep one. Not gonna do that. That is a strip. And that should not be in there either. Take that out. I think I have decided, though, that I might try, there we go, the one that I got in the Birchbox, just to see. Think you wash off it after however long. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the lip scrub followed by whatever this is, like a lip mask, I guess. I don't know. Whatever it is, it has hydrating in the name, which my lips desperately need. And then this for my face. There is my pamper night right there.
Good morning. It is Labor Day Monday, and it's about 11:15 or so. I've been up for a little bit. I just wasn't feeling super productive when I first got up, but I am now dressed. I have had breakfast, popped on some music, and excuse me, things seem to be getting more productive. I think the music has helped a little bit, but I've got laundry going. These that I was making yesterday, if you can see, there we go. I'm popping those in containers so that I can use the sheets, or really just like put the baking sheets away so that I have more room in the fridge for food. And because I need one of the smaller pans, I'm going to pop sweet potatoes that I have in the oven. This massive thing. I've got this one and one that's slightly smaller. There's a sweet potato breakfast bowl that I think I posted on social media that I tried the other week that I enjoyed, and so I thought I would make that again. I think one of my straps is twisted. Yeah. So yeah, but I am tidying up. I just did the dishes. There you go. From last night, because I am usually pretty good about doing the dishes right after I finish eating, just so that they're done and they're out of the way. Over the last week or so, I've gotten a little bit bad with that, where I will let them sit for a little bit and then it'll be 9 o'clock or something and I'll be like, oh crap, I haven't done them yet. That's essentially what happened last night. And I also talked to one of my friends on the phone for like, it was at least an hour, I know that. Probably closer to an hour and a half. Which was cool. Like, we had a good chat, like, it was great, but it does mean that I kind of forgot about the dishes, and then I realized, and I was like, it's midnight, I'm not doing them now. So I let them sit overnight, which is probably bad, but they're clean now. So, yeah, and I also did not get to the, like, lip mask thing that I was gonna do. I did the face mask and I exfoliated the lips. I just didn't get to the mask, so I'm hoping I can maybe do that while I'm doing some homework later today. I feel like today is probably not going to be super exciting for you guys, at least. Well, I mean, it's not going to be really exciting for me either, but it's stuff that, like, I need to get done. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope everyone had an enjoyable Labor Day weekend. I know I did. And let me know if you guys like this, if I should keep doing this kind of intermittent vlogging thing. And as always, please feel, I can't talk. Please feel free to leave comments, suggestions, you know, likes, things like that. It's always welcome and appreciated, and I'm always open to new ideas. And I will catch you guys next time.